But that's not the case, because no one's ever going to meet you perfectly. There will never be a perfect relationship. What you're going to get, you're going to get as close as possible, and then it's up to you two to grow together and make it work. But we won't ever get to that stage as a people these days, because why? You know, when things start to get bad, we just drop a divorce and move on and find something else. If things aren't perfect, we don't want nothing to do with them. We're so caught up in ourselves with expectations that we don't really allow ourselves some room to breathe, some room to grow, change. You know, because people are supposed to be getting into relationships for the long haul. Nobody really says, you know, I'm going to get into a relationship so this fails in a year or two. But the thing is what we're also doing is we're committing to that, who that person is today, tomorrow, the next day, and every day afterwards. And the thing is at some point people stop liking what they either changed or what they become, or they get bored with it and they want to look somewhere else. And in my opinion, if people really want to make relationships work, they got to start taking more of a personal responsibility, personal pride in what they got, and stop thinking. And if this bitch doesn't shut the fuck up, or if she don't start doing what I want her to do, I'm gonna go out and get me a new girl. I'm gonna go to the club. I'm gonna go to the bar. I'm gonna go out tonight. And it's the same thing with girls too, because, you know, I mean, like I said, I've been cheated, I've been hurt, I've been crushed by just about too many damn girls to mention. I'm starting to believe there is no damn girls out there that don't play games, and they do that because of the massive amount of guys out there. That's how they manage their time, their priorities. And they, you know, I mean, everyone's felt like an option with somebody before, and that's a lot of times what we become. We become options. Which one's better? Which one's cuter? Which one has more money? Which one's in a better setup? Which one holds me just right? Which one likes what I like? You know. The thing is because of that, we don't accept each other's flaws as much. And if a person's flawed at all, we just throw them all aside altogether and just look for something new. In my opinion, that's just a really horrible way to handle relationships, and it's why I don't think our divorce rate will ever go back under 80%. I think it's actually only going to get worse, because communication is the driving force of technology, and advancement is what it is. I mean, everything in our industry and our way of life is affected by communication. Everybody's making mad money off, and anything making money is gonna keep going, and that's where it's gonna go. I mean, it's only gonna get worse. It's really on the individuals that can really balance their personal responsibility, get an understanding fast and quick on how to react in a relationship while not losing their eligibility. And because once you lose your eligibility, what do? You tend to settle. And when you settle, then you start using words for your wife like the ball and chain. Your wife should never be a ball and chain. Your wife is your life partner. She's the woman that you will grow old with, the woman who will bear your children, and the woman that hopefully will either be at your side or you'll be at her side on her deathbed or their deathbed. And to ever refer to a woman or a man, you know, in a negative prospect as if it was an obligation, that because it becomes that way because, you know, most of these people, they get married by the time they're 30, 40, you know, and it's because they just have to settle, because they're no longer eligible to get the individual that they're looking for. And it's getting worse. I mean, you got, I had so much trouble finding any type of girl that I could really grow in a relationship with, because they're just so damn crazy these days. I mean, I don't know, it's a little nuts. I hope people kind of pick up and change it around, but I mean, I have to be realistic, and I know that ain't gonna probably happen. But it's just really a brief overview on kind of my views of relationships, just some thoughts that I had as why I think a lot of relationships don't work out. That's really about all I got to say about it. I'll try to get some more posts on here. I'm, like I said, very busy lately. I'll get them up here though, and hopefully I get some more feedback, because I haven't really been getting a whole lot off these, and I guess it's understandable. I mean, you know, it comes with the territory, I guess. In time, you know, maybe if I get some more videos out there, some more people will watch them and get some feedback. Maybe I'll touch on some topics that interest people and people want to talk about. Hopefully, I mean, everyone's been affected some way in their relationship, so maybe this one might get a little bit of attention. Other than that, it'll be easy.